Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mangoes Not Lemons. I'm Damon Johansson with HR Mango, and we are once again excited to be here at an organization by the name of LAKANTO in the beautiful state of Utah. And today we get to visit with Adam, and I'm going to let Adam introduce himself and tell us a little bit about his position with the company.
Thanks for having me. My name is Adam Klimkowski. Okay. I'm Executive Director here at LAKANTO. I'm on the Board of Directors. I wear a lot of hats, like we were talking about. I work mainly with HR and marketing, and creative, and sales. So a lot of different things to do here, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a lot of broad exposure. So you definitely can influence how the company is in the market or how they go to market. Do you design how the packages look?
Yeah, we have a full in-house team of designers and they do a great job of making really fun and impactful packaging that we really enjoy seeing on the shelf.
Oh, very cool. So how long have you been with the company?
So I've been working with Sadaya Group. We're actually an international company based out of Japan. So I was at the headquarters since 2006 and I've been working with the U.S. team since 2016. Important question. Have you been able to go to Japan? I lived there for 15, 16 years.
Oh,
yeah, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And now you're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back.
All right. Yeah. So that's very cool. I have unfortunately not, but I hear really cool things about it. So.
Yeah, it's great.
So this is your new location, right? In Orem, Utah.
Yes.
And everything's kind of under one roof. You've brought all the teams together. You guys, do you feel like this new location is more efficient? Is it kind of a better working environment than what you used to have?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, when we're working from R&D to design to marketing, then manufacturing, it's great to have everyone in-house where we can collaborate on the fly, go see the production lines, go talk to whoever we need to. And so collaboration is really important to us, and having everyone under the same roof is excellent.
Well, yeah, and I look around, I tour the building, and you have lots of different colors on the walls, and you have fun working environments, and you have open floor plans for your employees to collaborate. It looks like you really encourage kind of employee interaction.
Yeah, we do. And, I think that's, not so typical in U.S. Companies. There's a lot of, corner offices and cubicles and things like that. But even, the CEO wants to be in the thick of it. So we're all sitting together and everyone's open. It's a giant open door policy here. Oh,
that's very cool. So you wear a few hats. You help in a couple of different areas in the company. Do you have one area that you really enjoy, or one area that maybe a project you've done recently that you're pretty proud of?
It's
not to put you on the spot.
Yeah, you kind of are, but there's a lot of cool stuff happening here, and I get involved with a lot of different departments. But really, like we were saying, collaboration is really important here. So one team doesn't carry everything from beginning to the end. So it's always really great to be able to meet up with different departments depending on what project or what problem we have. We do have an extensive executive team that we meet monthly, and so everyone comes together from each department heads or key people in various departments, and we'll meet each month and then report on everything, of course, but also discuss problems and projects that are ongoing and really come together and hash it out.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So you guys have monthly organizational meetings. Does that involve international offices? Is it all just the U.S. based, or is there overlap?
There's a little bit of overlap. We do have some partners in Japan headquarters that help us coordinate with the team over there, and so they'll participate in the meetings too. Okay. It's a big time difference, but we make it work.
What's the time difference right now between?
Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. right now. It's like 10 here, so.
Okay, so it's a big gap.
Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty, when I was living in Japan, that was always part of the job, is waking up early, but fortunately, we respect that here, and we usually don't have too much late night meetings.
I can imagine that could get taxing sometimes if you're not careful.
That's the great thing about the people that work here. We're willing to do what it takes to get things done, and I feel like everyone here is really volunteering a lot to add their input to anything that we're working on.
Well, and I noticed, I was looking, you guys have a wall down there that's like the history of the company, and it started back in like 1950, 52?
52, yes.
Yeah, that's, and you started with hand soap?
Yeah, we started with liquid hand soap in the beginning, and has a strong connection to health and wellness. Whether in the Soraya group or in America or in other countries, it's all about improving the wellness of our consumers.
Well, that's pretty cool. So do you impact the manufacturing side of the organization at all? Are you over some of that functionality?
Not so much.
Okay.
I leave that more to the experts on that field.
That's a tough one. When you start getting into some of that automation and that's where things get real deep real fast.
But as being part of the HR team, making sure we have good people working over there, good communication, inspiring culture, and a lot of events that overlap, really increases productivity as well as just camaraderie and overall efficiency.
No, I can imagine, and that's one of the things that having talked with a few of the people at your organization now is really getting behind the product, getting behind the mission of the company, understanding there's so many companies out there that it's just a job, it's just a paycheck. You don't love what the organization does as a whole. You're not passionate about what their products or their services are. But it really learning more about LAKANTO, you really have cool products. You really have a healthy initiative. You're really looking to not only starting with antibacterial health products, soap, things like that made people's life get better, but you're also now transitioning into overall wellness. And that's really something cool to get behind.
Yeah, no, I really think it is. It adds an extra level of motivation. We have these products that anybody can use at home, and it's easy to understand why we're helping people. It's not like we're selling a software or something that no one's going to use, or
Right.
only a specific.
Or it's behind the
person.
scenes, nobody even knows is there.
Yeah, and those companies are solving people's problems too. So there's always a benefit anywhere you go. Ideally, a company should be working towards a greater good, and really, it's our products are really easy to see that, and it really gets, or I guess I would say it's easy to get people motivated with the new products that we're doing, because we're trying to make things that taste great, that are fun, and you see them on the shelf, and you can talk about them with your family and everything like that. So, really relevant and fun products is what we're making here.
That's very cool. And on a personal level, just to get to know Adam a little bit. So when you had lived in Japan, this is more my curiosity than anything, just for the fun of it. You've been back in the U.S. how long now?
Almost 2 years.
What brought you back? Why'd you come back? I love the U.S. and all, but Japan's pretty cool.
Yeah, Japan is pretty cool. I was traveling back and forth between HQ and LAKANTO every month.
Demanding.
So it was pretty demanding. So with how the company's growing, I needed to be here full time. So it takes a lot of energy, and traveling back and forth was a little bit stressful. But being in Utah is really great. It's a beautiful state. I'm from the Midwest, so coming back to the U.S. from Japan, Utah is a good place to be.
Yeah, coming back home, Utah is. I was born and raised originally in Utah, and I love the 4 seasons, love the winters, love the summers. So I can see why you guys made this your corporate office. Lots of good talent here. Overall, thank you very much for taking your time today and visiting with us. It's been great to get to know you and your responsibilities here. So everyone, thanks for tuning in again to Mangoes Not Lemons, and we'll see you next time.